Sorry about that. For some odd reason, Sonic and Shadow finishing downloading stopped the broadcast when it announced it. I don't know why. I do apologize that it stopped in the middle of a sentence. Let's continue.
Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Bella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Cry her or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Oh, hey look, the prince who looks exactly like us is awake.
He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rilla knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid the price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright?
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Sorry, I'm trying to get a Discord set up so that I can... that means Luis is my only... Does that mean I missed out on Katerina? Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the Crier's messenger bird and had even made its way to Grand Trad.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's Grand Cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I see. Yes.
That seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Back at the Altaberry Inn. Oh, this is a surprise. Never expected to see your faces back in town. Not many would show up again after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rilla placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in this country, including the Sanctus Faithful, who are still the Prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were. Says it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through.
Right then.
Please rest well. Everyone's dead tired. And this is going to be a night where we cannot sleep.
Good night.
And who is it going to be? Late night? Rank up with Gallica, maybe? Oh no, it's more. And Gallica. It seems Moore has summoned me to Academia.
Oh.
Apologies.
Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Moore seems discouraged for some reason.
Our first conversations, where I described to you how I'm trapped here. I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge.
shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else. Perhaps I myself. My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you.
That is something I've always wondered. His astrolabe, astroglobe, it doesn't move. It doesn't shift. It's just a singular point. Maybe he is frozen in time.
Very well.
Yes.
So first we'll go to the recruitment center.
Everyone's here. We've got the fight of our lives ahead of us. Let's be ready for it.
All right.
And then...
Okay, so... Oh, Lovelace is waiting for me.
You little...
Hey.
What?
Thought so. And there's a town near there, too.
Now what am I to do?
About that. Well then.
Thanks.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh,
That's a
perfect.
choice I can get behind.
And that means I can take out Lovelace at the same time. Next up. Bonding event. It's probably going to be Basilio since everyone else is maxed out.
What is it? All right.
Okay, to the recruitment center.
Go.
Anyone catch up? You can handle it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
What?
I see.
I have high hopes for you.
Let's do it.
You're sure?
We'll face danger here.
And we'll get to pass that too. The fact that there's another path means there must be another quest nearby. So... You say that, but I'm still alive, you know?
That's awful.
Is this the prince?
Yes, it is. How did you know? How much money do I have? Okay, so I need to find the tavern now.
Go.
I also need to pick up some magla. So I'll be checking out the statue. Should give me like a big boost since I'm now rank 2. Oh hey, there's someone up there. I can boost my eloquence by going against him.
You there?
Hang on. Isn't that... Finally, eh?
Okay.
Yep.
Now... that would boost my eloquence nicely if I get it right. So I'll save and scum it.
You don't see this. All right then.
Check this out. What? Hey there.
And I can use the money as well.
Salutations.
From what I've seen of your efforts to this point, your actions seem utterly haphazard. How long will you repeat these fanciful escapist promises? You know as well as I what this country needs is consistency, concrete measures that will last a century. Allow me to explain in terms even an ignorant child could comprehend. Open your ears now.
If that's all.
Let us first recall that all resources are limited. Food, fuel, and magic are precious natural commodities after all. Under my enlightened leadership, measures will be taken to preserve all intelligent beings. I would limit hunting to ensure the survival of local fauna. The preservation of such diversity will lead to prosperity 100 years from now. That's the ideal nation in my mind's eye. Unlike those dolts who can only see a short-term profits, Julian's a true genius. Limit hunting? Does this pompous fool think animals are more important than keeping the people fed? Julian is playing to the scholarly-minded. How should I appeal to them? The present day matters too.
And besides...
None of your plans for the future will matter if we don't first address the pressing issues of today.
No.
Tribal discrimination, poverty, these matters are trivial. By my projections, these issues will simply sort themselves out over the course of the next century. We don't have 100 years to wait. We need help today. What Gabu says isn't realistic either. What the fuck do you mean? But maybe we'd see results faster than Julian.
How absurd.
I swear, this is the problem with the dull minds of the short-sighted. Oh my god. Eloquence got boosted to the stratosphere. 10 days to try and cover all of this. But the fact that there's no deadline means this isn't the end. Oh, okay. I didn't know I knew where she was.
No harm in just...
Then again, mage, fire, ice, electric, and wind. Detect his opponent's weaknesses, allowing him... Okay. Everfrost, ice attacks are ineffective. Stop them before they use an ability that repels magic. Wait, what? There's a person out there?
If I may.
Monster Bone, Mellow Milk, Altaberry, Wheat Flour. Okay. Finally.
If I may.
Precious Cures for Purification. Spiders to... Okay. So... It's time I find Katarina. I needed that eloquence, so I'm gonna save.
What now?
So Juna, Katarina, Alonzo cannot be talked to, but I thought he needed to do... Oh wait, I did do it. So he would be rank 6. Moore is still waiting. Katarina, let's get you to rank 5. I didn't even know we knew where she was. Oh, okay. I don't know where this is.
Listen.
Wait, is this guy again? Where is this? There's a magic shop. And what kind do you sell? Fire. No. Anything? These are all the same. Ooh, is that a... I forgot that that sound means there's a gold beetle nearby. I haven't been paying attention. So, let's go on and talk to Katarina. Still alive and kicking, I see. I'm so used to seeing you up on deck that it's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing? Wish I could say the same for myself. Got something on my mind, actually.
From my heart.
Thanks, Gabu. To tell the truth...
So?
I told my supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it. But some of them do sure like to run wild. Hunting down the rich and raking in money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom, and not just the nobles, but merchants too. Manyhot's the one spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that it's my fault and all.
No.
They're the ones taking things too far.
As for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their head. Now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
The truth is...
A long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, there was this old Parapus man who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would run to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the Parapus code to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke. That's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me. But I tell you, I wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used. I came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't.
What?
He was dead, on the side of the road like he got dumped there. They said he'd left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for igniters. The pay was good for what a Parapus can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money, though, was to give it away. So I was told. Guess that's just who he was.
Damn it.
That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest. You still can. Maybe, but... how can I make her see? Right, the novel I had a section on this top. Okay. Now we get to see what she wants to see. You know your letters. The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation. I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in.
Right then.
So I've got to put in the work. Hey Gabu, got it in you to help me once more, please? You don't need to ask.
It'll be fine.
You serious?
Do you? Your fancy magic include mind reading? I want to stop Menihunt, though. Will you go with me? Thanks. Gotta say, it's so reassuring to have you along.
I expected no less of you.
Apparently their hangout is on the outskirts of Altaberry. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again, though, yeah? We can go together.
Many thanks.
I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I need to boost up Basilio, Juna, and, of course, Yufa.
Look at this.
Great fairy dust, thank you. Free 200 heal for everyone.
Come to think of it.
How did it come to this? Yeah, he's losing now. So, what we'll do instead... what follower do we have that's even close? Juna is not ready. Yufa. Maria? Tolerance. Okay. That's my fault then. Barden. Oh, I don't even have Basilio ready.
Alright then. Let's go.
Let's see if this is the precursor to it. She did say she was more worried about him. There's no one on the podium. That is Stroll.
Alright then.
It's across the bridge. This way? And it is... Yufa. No.
Alright then.
Okay. Where do I find Basilio? Or is that gonna be like a storyline thing? Yep.
Let's go.
Side quest. Hello, guard.
Why, you little...
I guess, but...
Well now, what are we on about?
Well...
I thank you in advance.
Let's give it a shot.
Thankfully, there's no... Oh my god, that is so high.
Well then.
All right.
So now...
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the tavern.
Oh, no harm in just it. Keep this to yourself.
There we go. I was wondering.
And right there's the ladder.
So I am curious where to find Basilio.
All right then.
Maybe he's on the Gauntlet Runner.
Right.
And that's a no. He should... Nope. Okay. And this should be... Okay. And now the second volcano. And what's unknown? Okay. So as it stands, let's go back up and get on the road again.
Everyone's here.
So, first things first.
Now then.
There's much. That's a choice I can get. It's your call.
Yeah.
Great.
And now let's go and take care of Loveless for the last time. I don't think we fought him before, have we?
What to pick?
Heisme, which should get his heart prepared for like the final thingamabob. Should be new books too with Basilio here. Come on. Oh, there he is. Yay!
Yo.
Hey, what are you up to? Lewis is waiting for us. Gotta make sure we're in top shape to face him. Ah, right. Something I wanted to ask you. I've been thinking about what I can do, see? Let's say I'm a fish, yeah? Hypothetical like. Supposing I were a fish, you think I'd taste any good? Fish? Sorry. Truth is, when we went to Verga Island, I started thinking it'd be nice to be a fisherman. But I can't swim to save me life. So if I fall in the water, that's me done for, yeah? So I thought my chances might be a touch better if I didn't taste good. No good, is it? But what else can I do about it?
You?
Really? You got a proper heart of gold, don't you?
Sorry if I got you all worried. It's not really as big a deal as it sounds. It's about Del, is all. Felt like he died trusting me to sort some things out on my own. The whole Luis thing, sure, but where do I go from here, like? I mean, Del protected me when I was nothing, and I can't stay nothing, else I'll never pay that debt back, yeah? I've got to keep pushing forward. Thing is, I don't know where I'm going, or where I even want to take myself. So instead of going forward, I feel like I'm just running in circles.
You're
I'd say
overthinking
you're
it.
thinking too hard about this.
Huh, you think?
Oh yeah, he works out when he's stressed. Doing sit-ups like a man possessed. I watched over Basilio as he lost himself in an endless set of sit-ups. I didn't offer to join him.
But, bollocks. What were we just talking about?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Just came back to me. I was thinking of what I wanted to be in the future, like. But, well, suppose that can all wait, eh? Luis had it all wrong, but all his posh talk sounded right to me. So we hung on to his dream, us two, and we made it ours too, for all the good that did. We just turned into the same kind of grown-ups we used to hate when we were kids. Used to call us whatever they liked. Too weak. Used to look down on us. We can't let them make that our world's normal. So, for now, I'll just focus on getting stronger. And looking to the future.
You're helping make a
That's how you'll
change.
change the future.
Thanks. Gonna give it all I got, for Del's sake and mine.
I need a grasp on his personality.
Ardent champion, Basilio. Within him dwells the virtue of the Berserker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Okay.
It's been a good day. I've got time to work out where I'm going. One quick answer, I figure, so I can think about it all I like. Oh, no worries, it's nothing. Just an old scratch is all. So, you know, sorry to trouble you, yeah?
Here we go.
Marvelous, eh?
Do it!
Well, look who we have here, eh? Got some
I love him so
brass
much.
showing your face here. Oh, I know what you're about. Two-faced phony prince. Milo told me everything. I know all about your sick games.
Sick games? What are you talking about?
So you all have pristine slates, eh? Conscience clean, eh? It's scumbags like you lot what forced the Parapus. That's why I wanted to become king in the first place. To stand up to the bastards who treated the weaker tribes like trash, and to settle the score with villains like you. Get ready to hurt!
Okay.
You, I think.
He has a lot of health.
Let's show him what we can do.
Time for some close-up Vitus power.
Actually, better yet,
Royal soul.
Thank you. I'm obliged.
I owe you one.
A summoner. It is your turn.
lower that attack of yours.
It is yours.
Leo left him wide open.
Fine.
Let's hit that.
What have you got?
This.
Nice one, Captain.
Charging in, Dark Knight.
This won't do.
Behold, we stand together.
Let's get him.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go.
Come on. Even my strength. I'd rather refrain.
All right.
Time to make you hurt.
This. Take this. Out.
Come. Healing us.
That helped.
I am grateful.
That helped us out.
I'm about to crash your party.
Go for it.
No, we're looking good here.
This I must concentrate. Heed me.
Who should I beat down first?
It's time to hurt.
Let's make this fun.
Let's do this.
What happens next ain't my problem.
Calm yourself, man. I suspect you've been deceived. This Milo fellow, what exactly did he tell you?
Said there's some imposter prince been going round, getting his kicks by killing Parapus and Ujif and other tribes beneath him.
I stand with this boy, as does Basilio, and I can tell you we don't wander around murdering our own kin. Sounds like this Milo fellow's badly bamboozled you.
Hold on. You mean we've been dancing like puppets on his string? The bastard must have wanted us to take each other out. Spare him the trouble.
How dare he trick us? We've got to do something about him. Hey, Loveless? Any idea where Milo is?
Last summer around, Aldebury. Damn it. Look, this one's on me. I'm sorry about all this. I've been a real idiot.
Check me out. Yeah, that feels nice.
It really does.
Spectacular.
The site of Malva forms on the horizon, a small settlement carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern Ontario, prospering modestly without reliance on trade, in part thanks to a thriving dairy farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding outside clamor, as though ushered in by the bleating of sheep grazing on a rock face. The gauntlet runner descends upon the quiet mountain village.
Bum, 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 bum. Wow. Look at all the holes in the mountain. You're telling me they live in those things? It's actually supposed to be quite cozy according to some Ishkia I knew who lived here. I can see the appeal in life away from the cares of the world. We didn't pull you out of one hole so you could take refuge in another. The cares of the world happen to be our main concern at the moment.
Yep.
That's true. And look, there's a shop over there. Let's head over so we can get back to those cares. By the way, you were asked to buy some durable spider silk, weren't you? Let's see if they sell it. Oh, thankfully, it is cheap. Balm of Life, Blessed Water, Graced Water, Heavenly Water. Max HP by 4. So, we want Heavenly Water. Okay. Let's continue our trip.
Now then.
I can go here, but let's go here.
Well, are we going?
Anyone else? Oh, there's another quest right outside the door. Wonder if it's Loveless again, looking for Milo.
We ought to proceed.
That it is. Still licking my wounds from that arse whooping you gave me the other day. Damn, you're strong. Guess I should have expected it, seeing as you're the prince and all. Milo's trick or not, it was wrong of me to try to sabotage you. So if you do this for me, I'll drop out of the tournament. On me honor. It hits me like a ton of bricks. All the changes I wanted to see in the world. It's you lot who's gone and really thought it through. All those wankers out there trying to drag people down just because of their tribe. You don't fall in with those bastards. I mean, look at the company you keep. Got me thinking you'd be a better king than I ever could. So, you go up to Milo, and anyone like him, and hand them all their sorry asses. In fact, it's personal now. Milo pulled the wool over my eyes, and I can't let that stand. You mind knocking his teeth out as a personal favor?
Isn't that...
But if I went... That's Saka, yeah.
all good.
See you later.
Let's give it a shot.
No deadline. But plenty of money.
Now what am I to do?
Now I can turn this in.
Really help me out, you
Mission accomplished.
And my tolerance goes up.
All right.
The normal amount.
That's a relief.
I'm off.
I'm going to have to stop soon. Next up, Basilio. In front of the recruitment center. Hopefully it's simply a fight. Wait, did I not teleport there? Okay, yeah, I did. Save here. I need to spend some time in those forests. So once I get there, I might just spend that time grinding. Hey, another one. So I guess these things are just glitched to constantly show up, or... Yep, there he is. Let's go.
No.
Oh yes, the Prince Imposter plotting to massacre the Parapus. Honestly, don't you think his naivety deserves some of the blame? Besides, that's arguably more proof that you lack popularity and credibility. You are an imposter after all. A far cry from my divine beauty. So you admit to it. And what if I did? Are you going to throw down the gauntlet? I would advise against it. You might recall we're in the middle of the city. Moreover, I'd rather the citizenry didn't see me stained in your blood. If it weren't for that, I'd put an end to your sorry lives right where you stand. How about a little gratitude? Oh, up yours. Mark my words, you're gonna get what's coming to you. My, so crass. You must excuse me, but I'm too busy to trade barbs with primates. I'm making my long-awaited return to the royal capital to charm the citizens to my side. Still plenty of time to make up for lost ground on the King's Rock. And don't get any ideas about tailing me, all right? You're fortunate to be alive. Do yourself a favor and be more prudent, You don't give the orders around here, okay? Besides, now we know where you're headed.
The thing is...
There's a runner.
This place...
Close your eyes.
All right.
So, now...
Where to?
I'm going to Brylehaven. I'll start... Wait, where is he? There he is. Okay, so I'm going to start the Arena Wharf. Just so I can get the rest of these bug things.
Hey there!
Wait, what? That hurts my soul, man. I've been picking up these things everywhere. Okay, so anyway. Come on. There we go.
Let's head there right away.
Now to talk to Alonzo.
Just can't stand the lunch up.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? There's something I've been wanting to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? I thought you'd say that. I've begun to think the same myself. The time has come for our production's final act, my once-in-a-lifetime performance, and you, my friend, are pivotal to its success. Are you ready for this?
Thank you.
I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Ready to go?
If that's the case.
Shall we head for the tavern, then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worse possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you are my destiny all along. Take care. And now, the plot. My head hurts. I was supposed to be eating with Alonzo at the tavern. Must have passed out, and I don't think it was by choice. Isn't this the Brylehaven Square?
Listen to me!
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was a scoundrel, Cuculus. He deceived good people, then sold them into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money to fuel his life of utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted, given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? You would not be wrong, for Cuculus held my family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those who have suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy.
However...
But I was not his only victim. Cuculus razed his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him. Is he going to fake his death?
How dreadful.
How could he? His own mother? That's all a lie.
You're horrible.
Now then.
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Cuculus. Repent? What is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia when it's bought with money pilfered from you fools.
Thanks, friend.
I've made fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts in positions of power if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown, as if I ever gave a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No. You have only yourself to blame for your folly.
Devil!
Yeah.
There you are. You finally arrived.
Hear me.
Good people. This brave young man here, Gabu, is the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Kukulis and saved the victims in his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked cur himself and handed him over to me. As you all may know, he is a candidate to become the new king. He is a true hero, one deserving of the crown. Oh, yep. He's going to die to boost himself up, to boost us up, in order to get what he wants to, which he doesn't want to go on living, obviously. So...
Oh my.
You're here.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh, look at this right mess you've gotten me into. Tell them the truth. You want the truth? All that I've done has led to this moment. I was only able to fulfill my life's purpose because of you. I could always tell you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheel turns. You will take the throne.
Remember your vow.
When, Gabu? For the sake of into Alonso's eyes, I can sense his determination, unquestionable. Am I about to rank up while this man is threatening to be murdered?
You gave me a reason to live. I thank you, truly. Now then.
Then let his life be... What?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, that was not what I thought.
This here.
I wonder when hers is going to be open.
That's got me thinking.
Damn.
Okay. That means I need to start working on getting to these dungeons.
I'll see you again soon.
No, we will not. But I'm gonna have to call it there. I have work, and I need to prepare for sleep. Anyway, sorry for the trouble today. I should have an El Gato soon, and hopefully we can get past that. Till then, take it easy.